And now I've got track number 7 from Shadows and Veils is album 1. I'm just going to put the album art up here. I need to find a better music software for this, man. But that's basically the album art for 1. We're going to listen to Kiss the Skull, number 7. Let's go. Oh, cool, man. Is that a pitch shifter or something like that? I like that. Layering the second note underneath for a chord or kind of thing, you know? Is there a harmony there, like additional to that, like a fourth or something? Verse. A little bit of gain on that. So like this distortion filter on those vocals. This is so clear, man. Kiss the Skull, yep. Kiss the Skull, alright. Nice vocal harmony there. Nice. There's an effects chain on the vocals in this track, and I'm loving the tonality of the vocals. I just don't know if I'm making out every word clearly. Like I'm really trying to focus in on that. I think it's like a deliberate thing that they've got like kind of more of a sustain on it, and like maybe a little bit of filter work and like reverb and stuff like that. So if I'm not commenting too much on the verse lyrics for this one, it's just because I don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to say something and misinterpret it, you know? Me. Okay, I got that. That's cool. This is so clear. Like, this is, again, the contrast is in the studio, the production. It's just so clear. I'm liking the space and the air in this track. They know they've got time to play around with, and they let in the notes hang and ring out. I'm liking how the guitar and the vocals are working together. I'm liking how tight the drumming and percussion is. I'm liking how polished the low end is. Go to hell? Mm-hmm. Going to hell with the skull. When he's inside our minds, we all go to hell. When he is inside our mind, we all go to hell. Oh, okay. I really like that. I like that. I think it's a nice way of slightly changing the redelivery, the repeat of that line. I think that just that little touch there keeps an interest in there. Okay, the interlude's giving me a lot more context. The kick and the snares are so punchy, aren't they? It sounds horrifying, kissing a skull and going to hell if it gets inside your mind. A third repeat of the chorus. Are we gonna put any more layers on top? Ooh. There was a bit of uncertainty in that last little bit, eh? Alright, that was fascinating. Like, I wouldn't... I needed until that interlude to really get the hang of what the track was about. And maybe the interlude was like a bit of new information and it was different to the main sort of hook. You know, talking about kissing the skull in the chorus and interlude, it's like if you kiss it, you'll go to hell because you'll get inside your mind. It's like a cursed skull, is it? It's kind of a very sort of horrific kind of thing when you think about it. I don't like the sound of that. But it's what the song is about, if I'm correct. If I'm not, I apologize. I loved the production in that chorus. It's one of the, it's probably the cleanest chorus. Not in terms of like, I mean, I love distortion. I'm a massive fan of like distortion, overdrive, and crazy effects and stuff. But in terms of the overall clarity of the mastering, that hook was gorgeous and beautiful, man. Like how solid that hook was. I'm glad that they didn't repeat it more than the amount of times they did at the end. I'm just not sure how symbolic it would have been or how much it would have helped to have repeated it more than the 3 or 4 times, you know? Because I think 2 is a healthy amount and 4 is kind of like, okay, you're really wanting us to understand what the track is about. And then if you do it any more than that, it gets kind of, you know, it's getting to the point where we've heard it, you know. Anyways, the rest of the track, the performance part, you know, the guitar, bass, drums were all on point as per the rest of the tracks in this. I think that this discordant kind of unsettling nature among the tracks presented here, even when it's so, again, mesmerizing with how colorful and pretty the sound is, kind of that sort of pseudo-gothic kind of nature to it. I adore it, and at the same time, I understand its complexity and the sort of the feelings and implications involved in that. Well done to everyone involved in Kiss the Skull. It's a pretty solid track, and at 4 minutes 27, it definitely justifies itself as a part on this album. So, awesome.